next area of this whole user experience, we've improved the navigation. And what does that mean? In a lot of places, you'll see a lot less clicks. Things that you maybe needed 8 clicks to get to, 8 different areas, you'll be able to get to it in 1 click now. You're going to see use of breadcrumbs to very quickly go back and forth between certain areas. And one of the key things, I might actually start with this, is that when we hit edit list on the main page, it doesn't just bring you back if it's a custom list. We've actually added this for every list in the system so that you can get right to what you want to see. So let's go take a look at that. I'm going to be using this as a sample list for a few things that I'm looking at today. So here's our standard list right inside of here, but this is a standard list. It's not custom at all. You'll now see this edit button, which then takes me right back to the list. So no more click back to connectors, click find your connector, inside of the connector, click on the list, and then you're there. We're there in 1 click, which is really, really handy. If I want to go, some of the other things you'll see inside of this navigation is if I click inside of calculated fields, and I'm just going to open up one for a second, what you'll see is breadcrumb, right? This is everywhere that allows us to quickly go back. So if I want to go back to just the list and look at other things on there, I can. If I want to go back to the entire connector and see all the other lists, I can go right to there. So it makes it very easy. You don't have to hit back button. You can just quickly use that breadcrumb to get where you need to. Another little handy thing is that you can see the numbers of lists, right? So if you're curious on, do I have any custom lists? Well, yes, we do. And that brings up another point. Lists before, you used to have lists, all of the lists were in one area, right? So I'll use this example, right? This is my lists. There's a lot of lists in here, but then at the bottom, you would see your custom lists that you had created, and you would have to scroll down or hide it. Now we moved it over here, so you can quickly move and say, hey, I'm working on custom lists right now, and I can see all of the custom lists that I may have. So there's just a couple things that you're going to see. It's going to be a lot easier. Again, not a huge change. A lot of these things, but you will notice immediately how much easier it is to maneuver between places.